Hey everybody, happy Tuesday to you. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Hopefully things are going well for you, and we appreciate you joining us here today. I want to take you, as we start off our day, I want to take you to a passage from 1 John. And we're in 1 John chapter 2, verses 7 and 8. Now, a recurring theme that you will see in the writings of John, especially his letters, especially this letter, 1 John, is the subject of love. How God is love, and how God displays love, and how we should show love to other people. And this passage is no exception, and there's a couple of challenges I'd like to give you today as you start your day off. Take a look at the verse as it shows up here on the screen, and here's what it says. This is in the New Living Translation, by the way. It says, "Dear friends, I'm not writing a new commandment for you. Rather, it's an old one that you have heard from the very beginning. This old commandment, to love one another, is the same message that you heard before, yet it is also new. Jesus lived the truth of this commandment, and you also are living it. For the darkness is disappearing, and the true light is already shining." There's a couple things that I would like to challenge you to do today. And here's the first one. I really want to challenge you to receive God's love. And for some people, when they see that, when they hear me say that, it's like, well, that's kind of a no-brainer, Pastor. So let's move on. But in all honesty, I think for some people it can really be a bit of a challenge, because we can feel so unloved at times because of what we're facing, how we feel about ourselves, what other people say to us, or maybe we feel unloved by other people. And so it causes us to really question how much the Lord cares about us and how much the Lord loves us. And I want you to know, first of all, Jesus' love was so demonstrated to you by his death on the cross for you and me. But it doesn't stop there. I mean, that's the amazing thing. Honestly, I think that could have been enough. But Jesus continues to demonstrate his love every single day by how he takes care of us, by how he looks out for us, by so much. And I really want you to pause today, if you can, and realize, and really just soak it in, that Jesus really loves you. And then the second thing I want to challenge you to do today is make it a priority today to love other people. To love other people. And I'm not just talking about the people that are easiest to love, but I mean, they would be included, right? I mean, your family, your kids, your spouse, your brother, your sister, your parents, the people whom you are constantly surrounded by and with. Let's love those people, but let's also demonstrate love to people that may be a little more difficult to do so with. How many of you know, and I'm sure you'll say in your own heart, that sometimes you get confronted by or surrounded by some people that they're not very lovable. And you know what? I've learned over the years that when I'm confronted with a person like that, there's always more to the story than that person just being a mean person. There's a hurt there, there's pain there, there's something that's causing that person to act that way and to react towards me that way. And I try to make it a priority to not lower myself from what God's expectations are of me by being mean back to them. Rather, that's a person that needs to be shown love as well. And maybe there's somebody in your life today that's going to challenge you, but I really want to encourage you to show love to those around you, especially those that might be a little unlovable. So this morning, let's soak in God's love for us, and then let's demonstrate God's love through us. And I think God would be pleased with us if we do that. All right, thanks so much. Speaking of love, I love you. I appreciate you, and we'll see you again next time, Lord willing. Okay, bye-bye.